I first came to Medica in 1995, just after the Dayton Peace Agreement was signed. What I saw was that Medica was not just something inspirational for Zenica, and not just for Bosnia, and not just for the former Yugoslav region. It had an impact elsewhere in the world. Later, it would go on through Medica Mondiale to send its staff to different countries to set up similar projects. But what I saw through my work was how, by speaking with women in other conflict zones, in Northern Ireland and in Israel-Palestine, they exchanged news about how to deal with difficult politicized differences. Things which people, in a way, don't want to talk about in the war, because the war is precisely about whether you are a Bosnian Serb, a Bosnian Croat, or a Bosniak, a Muslim. The war is about that. The war is pulling you apart. And here were women cooperating across those names, those differences, and delicately, gently, not making each other feel alien or alienated, were managing to create a partnership to work in time of crisis when everything around them was pulling them apart. That was what was so wonderful about them for me.
I think that one of the main outcomes of these conferences is actually that people come together from both authorities and civil society, and in particular that during the breaks between the interventions, people have a chance to meet and talk. When it comes to the recommendations, I think that it's obvious that Medica Zenica has done a good work. They have developed some very good practices concerning, for instance, self-help group, and I think that this is something that could be developed to nationwide scale. It would be a good thing to have for women all over Bosnia, to help them to overcome their traumas from what happened to them during the war.
Mene je ovaj skup ponovo podsjetio da zašto sam ja feministkinja, da patrijarhat neprekidno proizvodi nasilje nad ženama i da zapravo ja želim države koje se brinu o svojim građankama i građanima. To znači da se brinu, to znači da prepoznaju bol. Znači država treba da ima svoje institucije i da svi, znači to je ono što smo mi naučile od žena koje su nama rekle, ja hoću da naši političari osjete da im je žao šta se meni dogodilo. I političari, i institucije, i sugrađani, i sugrađanke, bez obzira koje su nacionalnosti, a i ceo svet.
Moj centar od samog početka rada Medike surađuje, razmjenjuje iskustva i Medica je jedna od najrelevantnijih organizacija bila od samog svoga osnutka u ovoj regiji. Ova konferencija pokazuje što je sve napravljeno od toga trenutka i kako je veliki doprinos može dati ženska solidarnost i odlučnost da se rade promjene u društvu.
I love to see female empowerment. I come from a country that had a genocide as well, and one of the movements was to push women forward. But the difference today that I've witnessed is civil society. We pushed women forward through government, but there was never that grassroots foundation. So you always waited for someone else. It was more of a top-bottom approach, and you were waiting for someone else to lead you. But for here, you see the community coming together and taking ownership of their country and taking ownership of themselves as individuals, but also as women.
I will go back to my country and I will spread the word about the brilliant work that Medica has been doing.
So it's very, very good to be here in this 20th anniversary of Medica Zenica, and to try to help women who are survivors of the sexualized violence during the war. And also it's good to let them know that they are supported, they are not alone, and that their voice has to be heard, and also there won't be the second-class citizens in this world.
Poruka ovog skupa je u suštini nije gotova. I ne može biti gotovo sve dok postoji obaveza i potreba društva da, ako ništa drugo, ako nije u mogućnosti da pruži financijsku kompenzaciju, pomogne preživjelima ratnih silovanja, da vrate dostojanstvo i dignitet, da nađu svoje mjesto u društvu i da im oda jedno javno priznanje za patnju koju su preživjeli, kako oni, tako i kompletno društvo s njima.
In Liberia, I work for Medica Mondiale Liberia, and it's been a very wonderful conference for me and for women who have experienced similar experiences. I think it has been remarkable in the way that it touches the life of other women in the world. The simple message I take back home is that women working together can do it.